Hi, I'm Suzanne Giesemann, and I'm about to share with you evidence of connecting with a soul who crossed the veil and the teaching that he has for all of us about how those who pass can sometimes appear objectively before our very eyes, if only for a slight glimpse. I'm an evidence-based medium. That means when I connect with those who have crossed, I'm not satisfied unless they share with us verifiable facts about their life that I couldn't possibly know. The story of how I went from U.S. Navy commander to my current work of connecting with those who have passed is detailed in my book, also available in audiobook now, Messages of Hope. Those of you who are familiar with my story will recognize a character, a true character in this book, a dear friend of mine named Lois Ann. She was one of my very first sitters when I sat and practiced connecting. I connected with her mother, and that whole story is told in my book. Well, Lois Ann's beloved husband, Lowell, passed to the spirit world about 6 months ago. So this week, she and I sat down to connect with Lowell, and he came through beautifully. Now, Lois Ann had told me that she had this brief moment when she actually saw Lowell standing and massaging her feet, something that he used to so lovingly do for her. Well, how is that possible? Lowell came through with evidence and shared with all of us how those in the spirit world appear. I've never had this experience. I don't see the spirits objectively, but many of my clients tell me they've had a glimpse of their loved one, and you're about to hear an explanation of how that happens. When that explanation's over, stay with us, because I'm going to share some more magical moments of evidence from that connection with Lowell. Here we go. Showed up there. He says it's like they wait for that moment. Oh, how cool is that? He just showed me the green flash. I don't know if you know what a green flash is for mariners. If you stare at a horizon when there's at the ocean, either on a boat, from a boat, or he's going like this. He would have liked boating somehow. He likes the boating analogy. Or stand at the beach and you look at the water on the horizon when there are no clouds. At the instant the sun goes beneath the horizon, there's a green flash. I've seen it multiple times. And what he's saying is that he waits, the spirits wait for that moment just when you're about to fall asleep, and they can give you the flash of them. I have to make a note of that. That is so cool.
Yes, and that is what happened to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you told me the story of seeing him and you were in that hypnagogic state, but he just explained energetically how and why that happens, and that they actually wait for that moment. Yes. That is because the energy, it's like the sun shifting from night to day, you shifting from awareness to asleep. Boom. Oh, I will be sharing that one. Thank you, Lowell.
I like that one.
And he's like ever the teacher. There also is, I keep having flashes that he was a minister for a while. Was he?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Back here, and then I want to make a list. Suddenly, if I'm Lowell, I need to be writing things down, making lists of things.
Lists all the time.
So then, wasn't that awesome? Near the end of the reading, Lowell showed us what he's doing across the veil, and I know you'll enjoy this magical moment when he validates what Lois Ann and Denise already knew in their hearts and had discerned themselves. But the teaching is for all of us about what our loved ones are doing in the afterlife, and it's followed by one final glorious bit of evidence from Lowell. Please enjoy. Let me see. He did a little golfing on the other side, but it lost.
I told you he did.
I get that EVP all the time. I ask him, what's your favorite activity to do on the other side?
He's golfing.
And he says golf.
When you say you told me that?
No, but I probably, I mean, I
told you.
I always tell, I'm sure he's golfing.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that, but he just did. Okay. And the reason he lost his interest, he says he was just kind of doing it at first, is that the challenge is gone, because you can have a hole-in-one just like that. But it was fun for a while. And he wants you to know absolutely rides with you every time you drive to keep you careful. We don't need to go there again. But just that his favorite activity is being with the family because that's what's important to him. And he feels that he brings strength to those who are going through any challenges. He tries to influence people's thoughts without interfering in their life path, just to bring them back on track, he says, just to keep people aligned. But the deep stuff, like we talked with you, Denise, he has to be hands off because that's what you have to do for yourself. That everybody has big life issues and people across the veil are not allowed to interfere with that, he says. But for the day-to-day things and little reminders, he's right there helping. Lois Anna, it's shown me this twice now. It's you staring into what looks like a coffee mug. And there's this wispy feeling there.
Yes.
Something.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
The coffee mug is very important. I
okay.
told him to mention it.
That's huge.
That's huge.
He showed it to me earlier, but I'm like, everybody has a coffee mug. And
I know, this one is really huge.
This is huge.
Important.
okay. All right. This is what the wispy feeling is. You're staring into it, and I don't know that he's associated with it. What's up with the coffee mug?
Okay, it's I'm going to show you the coffee mug. When I turned 80, he was extremely sick. But here's the mug.
Oh.
And he had moments of lucidity, moments. And at one point he said he didn't know when my 80th birthday came. His mind, he had no idea on that day. But a few days later, he said, there's a gift for you hidden here somewhere. And I said, okay. And we just, and after he passed, when I'm going through everything, here's the mug.
And it was wrapped. It was all wrapped for her birthday gift. And so it wasn't dementia.
He did remember.
Do you get, that's what he's staring into, blowing the fogginess away. Do you get that? He's showing me wispy, foggy. That was his mind, but it cleared enough to, that's what that was. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. What a heart-stopping moment after he's physically gone and I'm going through things in the study. And here's the gift.
Well,
amazing.
And the gift repeats itself because he saves it to the end to just let you know he was lucid in that moment and he's completely lucid now. There's no fogginess whatsoever. He's been waiting for this and he was patient, waiting to let you know how present he is, to help me in knowing that I'm back in battery after my human grief, and that cool. Oh, he says it really is the fog of grief that everybody must go through, but the fog eventually clears and it's helped by knowing the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he says that you've known it all along and that's why you suffered far less than most, but that you still have to undo those patterns of the regular physical presence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. So keep dancing because he's so dancing with you.
I know. So good.
I hope this video with Lois Ann and Denise and Lowell, of course, has helped you to come to know what I know beyond a doubt, that those who have passed are still right here. All we need to do is think of them and they draw near. Many times they drop in on us even when we're not thinking about them. So please talk to them and know that they hear you. If you'd like to know more about the afterlife and how to connect with your own loved ones, because we all can do it, we all are beautiful souls right now, please visit my website, SuzanneGiesemann.com. There's all kinds of free material there, including meditations that will help you to expand your consciousness and connect more easily. Check out in the footer of every page all of the many resources that are available to you there. And I encourage you to watch the Messages of Hope documentary that's right there on the footer of my website. Look for documentary Messages of Hope and see if you can find the cameo appearance of Lois Ann in that documentary. Thank you for sharing this time with us. Blessings to you.